my art buddy. Welcome back to Maria's Art Book.
I am Doodle the Pencil, and I will be your guide for today, along with my Art Squad buddy.
Hello, I am Smudge the Eraser. Every oops is a chance to learn, so do not worry about the little mistakes you make while drawing. We can always fix it. Remember, mistakes make masterpieces. Let's begin.
In our first episode, we talked about how drawing is all about using simple shapes. Today, we're going to take it a step further and learn how to draw anything by breaking it down into easy shapes. Let's warm up. Hope you practiced drawing straight lines last week without using rulers. Draw a zigzag pattern with guiding points. Finally, draw any one geometric shape. Pat your back if you can do this exercise without a ruler.
Now, practice curves. You can draw a curve with a solid line, or you can also use small, soft arcs to guide the shape. Draw a zigzag pattern in between guiding lines. Finally, draw a flower with soft arcs or solid curves.
Now, let's practice the 3D version of the basic shapes: cubes, cones, spheres, and cylinders. Drawing a cube, draw a square as the base, then draw diagonal lines angled up from the corners of the base square. Now draw lines connecting the new corners to complete the cube. You can also try different perspectives by changing the positions of the diagonal lines.
Now, follow the same instructions and draw a cuboid or rectangular prism.
Let's try a sphere. Start with a circle. There are 3 ways to draw a circle. 1. Draw small soft arcs until you make a circle. 2. Draw cross lines with equal lengths to guide your circle. Make small curves at the end of the cross lines. Then, connect them to draw the 4 quarters of the circle. 3. Draw multiple circles to perfect your circle. A spot of light or curved midlines and a shadow makes the circle a sphere. Now, follow the same instructions and draw an ellipse. Soft arcs method. Guidelines method. Hula hoop method. Let's draw a cylinder. Draw 2 parallel straight lines to create the sides of the cylinder. Now, draw 2 ellipses, one for the top and one for the bottom. The ellipses with different sizes make a cone.
An ellipse in a semicircle makes a hemisphere. That is half of a sphere. The width of the ellipse gives different perspectives, which we'll be learning next week.
These are the basic shapes that you are going to use for drawing anything we see. Now practice drawing these shapes one on top of the other to make an object. For example, a bottle. Also practice simple 3D shape objects like a glass of water, a teacup, a birthday hat, an orange, or a ball. This is called construction of a drawing. Now look around your room. What do you see? A pencil, a hairbrush, school bag? If you look closely, everything is made up of circles, squares, triangles, and lines. You can start breaking down things that you see every day around you into simple shapes. Break down an object into these basic shapes and then add some details. Some complex objects use these other common shapes, and its 3D forms too.
Pro tip: start with a loose sketch, then refine the shape. Once your shape looks right, darken the best line and erase the extras.
Construction of a drawing can be done in 3 steps. Step 1, sketch the overall structure. Look at the subject's form and sketch a simple shape that represents the overall structure. The more simple it is, the better. If you can't decide on one shape, that's fine. Sometimes it's easier to sketch several shapes instead of just one. Step 2, identify secondary shapes. These are the basic shapes that we practiced. Break down the whole object into simple shapes. In this example, I've used 4 circles. Step 3, define the subject. Add all the other tiny details and draw the outline. Clean up the unwanted lines for a neat and clean drawing. It's your turn now. Draw along with me. Pause the video wherever you need. Let's doodle it.
Let's see if you can finish this last picture by yourself.
Draw 5 circles and change them into animals or birds or anything you see around you. Try as much as you want. Create your own drawing using other shapes too. Choose something fun to draw. Color them and don't forget to send it to me.
You can send your drawings and finished challenges to Maria's Artbook 2025@gmail.com for your artworks to be featured in the following episodes.
Remember, your creativity has no limits.
And mistakes make masterpieces.
What's next? In our next class, we'll learn how to draw with perspectives.
Great job today. See you next week.
Until then, keep practicing. The more you practice, the better you get.